Welcome. Thought I'd do a late night read. Do things a little bit different, just slightly. I was told to do something different, anything. So, okay. I'm just going to start from the top after I've shuffled here. And we have ancestors. And if it's not love, I'm so sorry. It's not love if it costs your peace. So that is a message from your ancestors. And then we have dark wisdom. Find strength and clarity in solitude and trust the value of insights you gain. Kind of like the Hermit card. Silent watch. Going within. Not really being very vocal or talkative right now. Introspective. So that you can find some clarity about a situation. Trust the value and the value of the insights that you get from that, okay? And maybe it's about love. Your ancestors may be saying it's time for you to go within and do some soul searching about if this love is worth your time, your energy, your peace. They seem to think that it's not. But then we have divine insight, and it was in the reverse. So let's see. Seek higher knowledge and consult your inner vision. Once again, telling you to do that, but it was in the reverse. I think ancestors are saying that it's needed and it's not what you've been doing. Spiritual clarity. Once again, clarity. So the message is strong. Okay. This is a love reading. Didn't know what it would be, but we know now. Let's see about this love. What is it involving right now? What are the issues or the concerns that your ancestors? Okay. Well, that's a lot for a start out. Let's see. Again, okay. Commitment came out twice. Obscurity. Both of these were in that group, and now they come out again. Secrets, mysteries, concealing, commitment, marriage promises, fidelity. So there's been some infidelity in a marriage. That's clear. Someone's been keeping secrets. Okay. The ancestors don't like the fact that it's costing your peace. Okay. Shallow, hollow, empty boredom. I think that's how you're feeling in your marriage. It's empty. Not so much bored, but just that you don't feel the deep connection, the love that's supposed to fill you up. You're not feeling it. Not from this person, not from your spouse. Hoping, wow. That's why you're staying. Because hope, expecting, faith, manifesting. I think you're expecting that in time, this person will come around and it will be like it used to be. Make It Like It Was the Way It Used to Be was a song. I think by Regina Belle or Melba Moore. Can't remember exactly who, but it's from back in the day, okay? But I think that's where you are. You are waiting for your spouse to make it like it was, you know? But I think that person can't make it like it was because they are no longer the person that you met or that you were married to earlier on. Okay. And I have the next card. I can't ignore it. Past life. I think this is about the past between the two of you or the life you had in the past. So like flip it around. And that was in the reverse like this. So I think that's just echoing what I just said. You can't go back to the past. The life you had in the past, no matter how much you hope, it's time to let it go. Let's get some more. think you feel like there's no one that you're going to ever feel home with again, that you can trust again. But to be honest with you, have you really been able to trust this person? Do you feel at home with this person? I think if you let go and give life and love a chance, you will see that you'll be able to connect and build a life that's fuller, that has more, what do you call, more depth, opposite of shallow, right? But it'll feel more like home than you ever thought you could have. What is familiar to you doesn't mean it's the home that you deserve. It's familiarity. A lot of time people confuse familiarity with home or where they belong. Third party situation, where you look at that, coming right out on the commitment and obscurity. Third party. And then this one is crying, why? I think that's you. And I think I'm talking to a masculine. You want to know why? Why did you resort to going to someone else? I'm here, empty, waiting for you to fill that cup of love with me. But why are you doing this? Says another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil. But I don't think so. I think this person, she just changed. She's no longer that person from your past. Oh, here it is, past life. Yeah. Also says trust broken by infidelity and struggling to rebuild it. Indeed. Ooh. What else? Thanks. Promotion channel, random thoughts and signs of progress guide your upward journey forward. Numbers appearing frequently signal your steady progress. When I read this, I'm thinking your ancestors are sending you maybe not numbers, but synchronicity, signs, messages, a jingle, maybe from a commercial you guys used to love, or a phrase they said to you long ago. You know, you hear it out of the blue. I think that's what's going on now, and they're trying to tell you move forward. Progress is forward, not in the past. Savings. When I see this, I'm thinking that you are thinking of all the time that you put in, that you invested, like kind of the Seven of Pentacles with this person, and you think if you let this marriage go, if you let this person go, you'll lose everything you put into this marriage, and all those years go down a drain. It's not true. A lot of people stay for that reason as well. And the longer you stay in, say like at year 5, you knew it wasn't working. So you think, oh, I put in 5 years, I can't leave. Then everything I put in is down the drain, a waste of time. So you wait 10 years. Oh no, 10 years down the drain. Do you see what I mean? The longer you stay, you'll even say that's the reason you should stay even more in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. When you know that it's not working, it's just not working. More time is not going to fix it. Two came out together. Self-discipline and comparison. I'm thinking that you are comparing your life and your marriage to what society expects, or maybe other marriages that you know of, and you're thinking it represents self-discipline to stick it out, to stay married. Why does this look like it's really not doing a good job here? Okay, hopefully it's okay and you can see. But and you shouldn't compare. No two lives are the same. No two marriages are the same. There's no set time limit for success in a marriage. You know, is a 60-year marriage any more successful than a 2-year marriage? If 60 years you were miserable, but it's the number that counts. I can say that it's kind of really ridiculous, but so many people really harp on that anniversary being so like 50 years or, yeah, but what is the quality of the relationship? That's what's really important. If you say single, the quality of your relationship with yourself is far more important than your relationship with another person. And you're miserable? I just don't get it. Yeah, and as I open this deck, crack it open, I see Sisyphus. See how he's up an uphill battle? I think this is like you. And look at that heart. The heart is heavy. And he's trying to push it up a hill. And it's a losing battle. It's a sign of being defeated no matter how hard you're trying. Sisyphus. Okay, so let's see. Which deck next? I'll leave these here. The ancestors have spoken. I should pull some names. Okay. See if your name or your ancestor's name comes up. Oh, Ifeanyi, Issa, Amadou, Kofi, Alu, or Olu, Mide. Forgive me. Okay. Portia, Priscilla, Paula, Pamela, Prue. Leilani, Moana, Malia, Amalia, Anella, Pua, Nalani, Kiala, and Lolana. A lot of African names. Let's see. Maybe your ancestors, your African ancestors are speaking up here. Kenny, Kirsten, Kurt, Karen, and Keisha. Could be your names or your ancestors. Okay, Spirit says don't forget tarot. Okay, let's get a few out. Let's see. At the split, I did see the King of Swords and the Two of Cups. Thank you. Knight of Swords. So air is definitely in the scene or on the scene. Knight of Swords coming in quickly. From the past. Okay. Knight of Swords from the past. Let's see here. Someone rushing in from your past. Oh, a High Priestess in the reverse. Well. Let's get some more. Ancestors want you to know something. A King of Pentacles could mean someone that's very wealthy. A wealthy High Priestess in the reverse from your past coming in like a Knight of Swords. Okay. Does this have to do with the marriage, though, Holy Spirit? I guess it has something to do with it. Okay. Death. Now, either death is coming quickly for a High Priestess in the reverse that's also a King of Pentacles or very wealthy, and a King of Pentacles from your past. Or it's the end of the relationship with the King of Pentacles that happens to also be a High Priestess. and you go way back. And this is a quick end. Ancestors want this over soon. That's what I'm getting from this. Nine of Wands, because it's been a long, arduous battle, this marriage. Wounded emotionally, you are. Knight of Wands. Been wounded by Knight of Wands behavior. It didn't come out in the reverse, but that's what I'm taking it as. You've been wounded by that behavior, that infidelity. Male or female, it's the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, but you've invested. Queen of Swords, you may be the air sign. You've invested so long, but you're ready to put up your boundaries as this Queen of Swords. The Lovers. Yeah, and it came out like this. Maybe you wanted to come out like that. Knight of Pentacles at a full stop. The love relationship is like over. It's been slow to nothing. Five of Wands. Yeah, it's been a challenge as well. Putting up with this slow, boring, shallow relationship. It's been a struggle for you is what I get from that. But then what we have at the bottom of the deck, and I'm glad to see, the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. Beautiful. Hope you guys could see all of that. This is not the best, and it's like so late. This is like probably not my best presentation, but you get the gist. I just wanted to post something tonight. I felt like there was a message that needed to be explored here. So your ancestors have spoken. I hope that this has confirmed something you already knew. It should just be a confirmation, in fact. And with that, lovelies, I will see you in the next reading.